It's time to get serious. Welcome guys to My Crazy Week, my YouTube show where I give you guys a little peek into the snippets and the misadventures that I most commonly find myself within. My name is Cullen Noonkester and I'm going to take you on another voyage, another odyssey across the 7 seas. Not really. I'm actually here to get serious with you guys. This is like a public announcement. A little me caring for you guys and delivering a little parcel, a little bundle of love and compassion in my non-existent care package. To connect with you guys, what I really want to say and what I really want to take from my heart and put on your guys' platters, is I want to tell you guys, I'm socially awkward. So socially awkward, and I can't help it. I can't help it. Do you see this face? You would expect nothing less but social awkwardness oozing out of every orifice. Correct. Yes, I can see it in your guys' eyes that I can't see. But I can feel it. It's like a sixth sense. And that's what makes me socially awkward, is I have a sixth sense. I can detect omens before they actually happen. And this is where this story starts off. I was sleeping. Sleeping. Just sleeping like a baby. And my alarm goes off. Actually, I don't know what my alarm noise is. It's like... So I gotta turn that thing off. And I'm like, alright. Ow! 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 My neck hurts, man. Oh, it's gonna be a bad day. My neck hurts. My sixth sense kicked in, and I felt in that moment that this was a bad omen. I was going to massage the crap out of my neck while I took a hot shower, and that I did for 20 minutes because I did not have to be to class until 8:40. So, with my magic hands and the warm, soothing temperature of the water, that's how I shower. I then took it upon myself that I was going to begin my day in the most positive way that I possibly could. I went back into my room, opened the door, I come in, and I look around, and I'm thinking to myself, I need to get my textbooks in my book bag. And this little video game kind of pops in my head and says, objective, find your books. And I did so. Get them all in my book bag. Shake them around, you know, make sure they're all nice and settled in there, you know, nice, each comfortable place for those expensive textbooks. Zip it, zip, throw it in my bag. And I was about to begin my day. And I only put on one strap. I only put on one strap, one, because my neck hurt, and two, because when it's over one shoulder, I feel like I'm in more control, which is actually kind of ironic considering the fact that if I had two straps, no one could actually take the bag away, which would imply more control. But I live on the edge, as I have said in past videos. I live on the edge of stupidity, and I live simply. So it's harder to put on two straps than just one. So, stupidity and simplicity. Two things, put them together, you get horribly mashed potatoes of just buttery destruction and disaster. That is my life. So I decided to go to class. Today was going to be a special day. I was going to get to class before everyone else, and I knew it, because class started at 8:40, and it was only 8 o'clock. And I walked across the campus with a big smile on my face that probably made me look constipated, but it was a good constipation. It wasn't the kind that hurts after a while. It was the beginning of constipation. And I walked across campus, because it serpentines, the sidewalk serpentines to my class. I entered the building with about as much positivity that one man with a hurting neck possibly could. And I entered the building, and I decided today I'm going to be healthy and I'm going to take the stairs. Well, going from the 2nd floor to the 6th floor on the steps with positivity, a hurting neck, one shoulder bag, something's bound to go wrong. I made it up to the 6th floor, and I felt good. I'm like, today, I'm going to beat the omen of the hurting neck. This neck is not going to define my life. I am my own person. I am 18 years old and no physical ailments, such as a hurting back or a hernia. The only things that old people have to deal with will hold me back from reaching my most prominent point in life. I am a freshman in college and I just took the stairs. There is nothing that I can't do. So I sat in class. I went in the classroom and I sat down in the dark because the teacher wasn't there, nobody was there. And I was gonna write a script for a skit I'm gonna do. A scripty skitty script. And as I draw my pen out of the pack, the little pouch, like a kangaroo pouch, I reach in thinking, dear Mother Ink, let us define today as a new day. Let us create something so superb. Fire alarm goes off as I draw the pen out of the pack, out of my superbly beautiful pack. And I knew that this was not just a fire alarm. Something was burning. Not physically, it was a metaphorical burning sensation in my stomach. I could feel the burn of having to use the facilities. And the rate at which this burning sensation was increasing was incomprehensibly, amazingly horrible. How could this possibly happen in such a short amount of time? I do not know. I cannot fathom how this was an actual thing. So obviously some divine force intervened in my bad day and made it worse because the fire alarm was going off and I had to drop some logs. I could tell when I went to drop these logs off, they were gonna come out like wet sawdust. There wasn't a full log in there. There was a sloshing sensation and the burning in the pit of my abdomen. My intestines were playing snake wrestling and my stomach was moving with so much tremendous energy that was building up. It was like a collapsing star on the verge of a supernova. It was that horrible. I had to fight this and I knew I couldn't just go to the bathroom when the fire alarm was going off. Annoying the crap out of me, quite literally, I grab my bag and I make my way to the nearest restroom. This is not going to wait. And sure enough, as I make a beeline to the bathroom, there's gotta be that one professor guy who stands there with a look of determination on his face like, I'm going to be a hero today. And he points at me and he says, you need to go downstairs immediately. Do not take the elevator. Take the stairs. Save yourself. Gosh dang it, man. Don't you know there is a fire in here? And my brain's telling me there's no smoke, there's no heat, this is a drill, I've been hearing them. They just did it at the business building as I serpentine my way to class. I know this isn't real. But there's some form of inception within this man's mind that he has tricked himself into believing there's a fire right below us and we're gonna have to make a Crusades exodus down through it like brave pilgrims. But I will tell you what, there was another exodus that was occurring within me. And that was not something that was going to be halted by neither a crusade or an invading species of people. No race was going to stop this. The race was on to the toilet. And I knew that this man was going to be an adversary, an opponent between me and glorious relaxation. So I challenged him. I challenged him by screaming, it's that way! You need to go the other way! I was told to go up the stairs and back down through the other way. Little did I know that the LA building only has one set of stairs. Oh no. My argument was zip and none, but I still pushed past that man, a boiling rage within my gut, and I sat upon that porcelain throne and I released so much evil into the bowl that the man said one thing, I understand, and he departed. If this is not socially awkward enough, they left the door open and I'm a verbal releasal man. When I sit upon the porcelain throne, verbal confirmation that I am doing so comes out. It emits, oh God, what? Jesus. Jesus Allah. I figured out why people smile at me now. Because a pack of women, the most vicious women I know, were just sitting outside the door instead of evacuating the building, laughing at me. That's about it, guys. That's all I gotta say. Don't poop with the door open when there's a fire alarm. And let me tell you something else. If you do, don't be a verbal pooper. See you guys on the flip side.